So you've shown a dedication and passion for the internationally educated occupational therapist, both as a director of standards here at CAOT as well as your former role at OTEP. Could you speak a little about that?
Yeah, sure. It was actually a project that I was asked to join by Sue Baptiste from McMaster. She and I are both internationally educated OTs, and I think have an empathy for how difficult it is for people who are internationally educated to come into this country. But we do know that there's going to be a huge bubble of older people who are going to need OTs, and so the government's done a lot to support OTs, internationally educated, coming into this country. So what we tried to do, we started off thinking it was just going to be a very simple, develop a bit of curriculum that helped them understand the Canadian context, and we discovered that it was so much more complicated than that. So in the time that we had funding for OTEP, which was Occupational Therapy Exam Preparation Program, we developed a lot of resources that have actually now transferred to CAOT. So we have a mentorship program. McMaster's still running the certificate program for internationally educated OTs. We have the trial exam and the manual. We run a career readiness module. And we certainly have noticed that there's been a lot more success since we introduced all those supports for internationally educated OTs, that they really appreciate the acknowledgement of how difficult it is and how much support is needed. But I think the other piece is that people tend to forget that we add such value to our own profession by adding diversity, and obviously with people from different cultures, but diversity on a broader level I think is important. And you asked me about the direction for OT. I think we are in a good position to increase the diversity of OT to include people of different ethnicity, gender differences, disability. You see, I've changed topics completely.